What is going on, guys? It's Taylor Roberts, and welcome to Off the Deep End. If you're just joining us for the first time, we're in the middle of a Madonna deep dive where we are exploring Madonna's artistry through her music video, and live performances, which means new Madonna reactions until we reach into her discography. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell button so you get notification of when new videos drop here on this channel. Hopping over to Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, give me a follow. Guys, if you would like access to more Madonna reactions, tons of bonus content, full concert performances that are not posted here to the channel, there is a Patreon link down in the description where for only $5 you can get access to over 60 different Madonna videos, reaction videos, and that helps support me do this deep dive. So go and check that out if you got the time. And we are officially in the hard candy era, man. Hard candy. We're coming up toward the end. We got about 4 albums left here. Hard candy. Looking at the track list, I think I maybe know one song from the track list, and I'm pretty sure it's that 4 minutes with Justin Timberlake and Timbaland. Just because I remember that song being so big when it came out, and it also came out with that shitty movie that Justin Timberlake was in about, you got to spend your time and you run out of time, and they go and do that thing. I remember it being a pretty decent song, though, and it helps that we not only have Timbaland on production for this album, but we've got Danger, we've got the Neptunes, and of course we got Justin Timberlake throwing in a little bit of production work here, which Timbaland was the hottest producer around this time, right? Around 2006, Justin Timberlake dropped that Future Sex Love Sound album, which just exploded and just created a whole different type of sound, which was really in Timbaland's lane. And it just feels like he was just on every song at this time. So I'm excited to see what we're going to hear through Hard Candy. Confessions was such a great era. So Confessions was such a great era, so it's always hard to go from a great era into a new era with some sort of expectations. You just can't help it. I know you have to be like, I'm going to go in with a fresh set of ears, and I always do, but, it's through a deep dive, you're always being like, okay, well, here's what's different from this one. Here's what I like compared to this album or whatever. You have to compare. You as a fan compare the albums yourself, so, you got to do it. Also, I apologize. I realize I am wearing a black shirt and my couch is super dark behind me. So now it just looks like I'm a floating head. Didn't really think it through. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But then again, my life never makes any sense. So there you go. Let's hop into the album. Yeah, right off the bat, you can hear that production sound. It's the drums, the percussions. It's the iconic Timbaland staple. Your feet.
Peace to the grumpy little kid. That be dancing on the corner in the UK and the USA. France, I see you. Japan, all around the world. You know who it is. Yes, sir. It's the MADONNA. You ready? Let's go.
Yeah, definitely switching it up sound-wise a bit here. We're getting more in sort of that hip-hop influence club vibe. I feel like Confessions' overall soundscape was more of like a upbeat, poppy club, and then now we're getting into that kind of like midnight hip hop, gritty, bumping and grind type music. And that's the kind of music, Danger and Timbaland and all that came out with during this time. I mean, all that music was like perfect for that. Candy Shop, man, Candy Shop. Every time I think of Candy Shop, I think of 50 Cent's Candy Shop. Um, decent opening. Decent opening, it introduces you into this new kind of flavor, no pun intended, of sound that and production style that she's gonna bring to this album. I'm sure. And it's a fun little song. Like, let me bring you into my candy shop. Coming into my candy shop, we got all types of candy. Each song is gonna be a candy. It doesn't mean anything sexual or anything in that nature. Nothing about that song is the sexual, Turkish delight, whatever. By the way, that Turkish delight line hit me weird for some reason. And it's not because it's the Turkish delight, which is delicious. I'm sure Madonna's is. I'm not even gonna go there. But it just felt a little, that one line, everything else was great. That one line though felt a little forced. Like when she was writing it, she was trying to figure out what she wanted to say, needed something that was gonna fit that spot, and that one just happened to fit there. I feel like it just felt a little clunky as far as with the melody and the rhythm of the beat. That line hit. That's why it kind of threw me off a little bit. But a decent opening. Don't hate it, but I'm not going to heart it, 4 minutes, baby. We only got 4 minutes to save the world.
I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes. 4 minutes, yeah.
Timbaland got to hop on that. He's got to speak on every one of his songs.
I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes. 4 minutes, yeah. I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes.
Let's hit it.
I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes. 4 minutes, yeah. I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes. 4 minutes, yeah. I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes. 4 minutes, yeah. I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes. Come on.
But those brass synths. Woo!
Break down, come on.
Tick tock, tick tock. Maybe a throwback to Confessions. Huh?
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Break down.
Woo! Break it down.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Justin.
Yeah.
That'd be such a Justin Timberlake thing to do. Justin.
I only got 4 minutes. Save the world.
Brass, all up in your ass in that in that song. That's it's been a while since I've heard that. Like I said, I think the last time I heard it was when it was playing all over the radio when that film came out. But listening to it again, man, that shit hits hard. It hits hard. I'm gonna heart it. I'm hearting 4 minutes. Just because it's fun, it hits hard, Great production from Timbaland. It's interesting when Timbaland is such a trademark sound that when you listen to a beat, almost like a singer, when you know it's a good singer and you can listen to a song and hear their voice and be like, I know exactly who that is. Timbaland has that same sort of signature sound in his productions, and I always think it comes into the synths and the brass and the beat and the percussions and the way that he's layering everything there. You just know it's a Timbaland song when you listen to it. And of course, with Danja being a protege of Timbaland, you know, that same sort of similarity there is gonna blend together. And what I think is unique is that if you listen to a Timbaland song, you can't listen to a Timbaland song, multiple Timbaland songs, like for an hour, because then it starts to sound repetitive, right? But if you listen to it fresh and by itself, then it's, you know, it's, I guess what I'm trying to say is that he has a formula that he sticks to and it works, but it can get repetitive when you listen to multiple Timbaland songs back to back to back, because you start to hear that same formula in every song and you're like, oh, this was the same beat as the last one. Oh, this was the same beat as the last one, but with just like a little mixture of different things, you know? But this one, 4 minutes, Justin Timberlake, Timbaland. Justin Timberlake himself, you know, being a great addition. I mean, he was at the fucking top of the charts around this time, killing it, trying to be an actor, still is kind of an actor, not a great actor, but still an actor. And then Madonna, you know, coming in here, nice little duet, nice little beat, keep it coming, give it to me, literally and figuratively and musically. Why does it just play, man? What is this?
What are you waiting for? Nobody's gonna show you how. Give it to me. Yeah. No one's gonna stop me now. They say that a good thing never lasts.
Just picture someone on the sense like,
Those are the people that did not amount to much at all. Give me the baseline and I'll shake it. Give me a record and I'll break it.
this sounds like some sort of like fucked up carnival ride, like a fun house that's just like,
Get stupid, get stupid, don't stop it. Get stupid, get stupid, get stupid, don't stop it. Get stupid, get stupid, get stupid, don't stop it. Get
Okay.
stupid, get stupid, get stupid, don't stop it. Get stupid, get stupid, get stupid, don't stop it. Get stupid, get stupid, get stupid, don't stop it. Yeah, no one's gonna stop me now. Give it to me. Yeah, no one's gonna show me how. Give it to me. Yeah, no one's gonna stop me now. Give it to me.
are we gonna transition? No, we're not. Okay, give it to me. Was okay. It was an okay song. It had a nice, fun little vibey beat. Like I said, it sounded like it'd be something you would take if you would just like, I don't know, ended up at some like weird ass creepy carnival and then went to the fun house and then there's like scary clowns and stuff chasing you and you're lost and you know the mirror room or whatever. It had this weird sort of odd energy coming out of the song. I felt like the little breakdown where everything dropped out and we had just like the drum and bass come in. That was nice. That was a nice little shake up, and then you kind of went back into it. It was okay. It was okay. Nice little arpeggio going on there.
what music's for. All is love. Are you watching? You know I feel it in my heartbeat. It may feel old to you, but to me it feels new. You know I feel it in my heartbeat. Don't you know? Can't you see? When I dance, I feel free, which makes me feel like the only one that the light shines on. This complicated life, I try to do
Fucking
my
Pharrell,
best.
bro.
I always tell myself it's all just a test. That the light shines on. See my booty,
Hey!
see my booty get down like. See my booty get down like. See my booty get down like. Get down, get down. See my booty get down like. You probably think I'm crazy. I don't want you to save me. Don't mean to disappoint you. I've never felt so free. If you could stand in my shoes, then you would feel my heartbeat too. Feel old to you, but to me it feels new. You know I feel it in my heartbeat. Don't you know? Can't you see? When I dance, I feel free, which makes me feel like the only one that the light shines on.
Girl. Them dollar.
I feel like Pharrell sometimes gets in his own way. He doesn't mean to, but sometimes he gets in his own way. Again, Heartbeat, not a terrible song, but not one that I'm gonna heart, unfortunately. Great beat. All these songs, the way I'm viewing this album right now is it's basically a club banger album. I mean, all these beats are club bangers for sure. You put them on at the club, you fucking bet your ass you're gonna be bumping and grinding and getting on all sweaty and other people's sweat on you and very unsanitary vibes, but you just don't care because you're slightly drunk and whatever in the club, bumping and grinding. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the last four songs, I can't take it anymore as it being that sort of like surface level club banger hits.
I'll never be the same. If you could see me the way you see yourself, I can't pretend to be someone else. You always love me more, miles away. I hear it in your
Okay, it's a nice little change up here with that.
You're not afraid to tell me, miles away. I guess we're at our best. We were miles away, so far 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 away.
You can definitely hear the JT influence on this production though. The beatboxing off to the sides.
Around and I have you here. I begin to see the picture. It becomes so clear. More miles away. I hear it in your voice when you're miles away. You're not afraid to tell me. Miles away. I guess we're at our best when we're miles away. You're always looking for miles away.
All right.
Hear it in your voice when you're miles away. Far away, so far away.
Bringing in those sweeping synths.
So far away, so far away, so far away.
Gorgeous. This outro is fire. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about that track starting off, but it morphed and it transformed into something of its own, and I really, really love that. And I know I just said we've been getting a lot of surface level club bangers, in which we have, but this one's a little more beneath the surface, which is good because we need a good mix, right? We need a mix of just club banging, but we also want a little bit of mix of that surface level lyricism. And we get that with this, but not only do we get it lyrically, we also get it production wise. Um in the way, again, Madonna produces her vocals, and I mean, that outro was beautiful. It was synthy, it was vibey, it still had that touch of that underground, hip hop, R&B, bump and grind club, but there was something sort of supernova, supersonic about it that I really, really loved. And because of that, I am gonna heart that song. It's a great song. She's Not Me. Uh-oh. We're gonna spill some tea tonight. Let's do it. This is definitely Pharrell production as well.
I should have seen the signs way back then when she told me that you were her best friend, and now she's rolling, rolling, rolling. And you were stolen, stolen, stolen.
Ooh, boy.
She's not me.
Woo. She coming for a
She
kill.
doesn't have my name. She'll never have what I have. It won't be the same. It won't be the same. I should have seen the sign when you were here under a different light. It's all so clear. It won't be the same. It won't be the same. She is licking her lips and she's batting her eyes.
What the fuck?
She's got legs up to there and such beautiful hair. She's not me.
We're gonna drop.
All devoted for life, make a beautiful wife. She's not me. If you spend some more time, I guarantee you will find she's not me. I know I can do it better.
Ooh.
Gotta find a way to show your feelings.
Pharrell.
What's some bullshit saying you love me?
You don't have to be on every song you produce, bro.
The ceiling. When it come back in the course, just trust me.
Wendy.
You're already getting them royalties for the production. Ooh. Give me that beat smack.
She's not me and she never will be. Never will be, never will be, never will be. She's not me, never will be, never will be.
Not gonna lie, I was worried when I saw the 6-minute runtime on this track, because sometimes I feel like when an artist has a 6-minute song, they're sort of pushing the limits of the song, and it can decrease the quality of the overall impact of the song. But I was not disappointed with She's Not Me. I was not disappointed. That last 2 minutes, that breakdown and that outro was just fucking gorgeous. I gotta heart this one for sure. But Pharrell, bro. this is Pharrell. If you're watching this, I highly doubt it. But if you're watching this, you don't have to be on every song you produce. You know that, right? You don't have to say something. It's okay. We still know it's you by the production. You don't have to hop on. Just putting that out there. You're already getting the royalties for the production. I get it. You want your money. You want double royalties for vocals too, and possibly helping to write the song. But I mean, come on. You don't got to hop on everything. Okay? It's okay. You can take a step back. Another 6-minute song. This one's even longer. Incredible. This song better be incredible for it being 6 minutes and 19 seconds. Give it to me, baby.
Just one of those things.
Pharrell again. Here we go. Is he going to pop up on this? Didn't listen to me? We're about 2 minutes in, and I'm not feeling this one at all. Okay. Let's see where it goes. Okay. Prove me wrong, baby. Let's go. And now we're back here. We had some momentum, man. We had some momentum. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that song. I'm gonna say it did have some highlights. The change ups in it and how it seemed like we were gonna have, a little bit of transformation as far as the production in there. I really liked, but it kind of just kept going back, and I was already kind of over it within the first 2 minutes of the song. Another thing I do like though is that her vocals on Incredible are very, very reminiscent of the vocal style she was using in her earlier albums. Her self-debut album, Like a Virgin, that sort of higher register where it has that, you can tell there's a difference in voice and vocal style of Madonna from her early time moving into True Blue and into, Bedtime Stories. But that very early Madonna, that vocal style popped up there, and I really, really liked it because I missed it. I thought it was sort of an iconic vocal style. Even though I love Madonna's more sort of vocals as she's moved on, that original OG sound of Madonna is great. Kanye West. We got Kanye West on this next track, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get to it.
Don't sit there like some silly girl. If you wait too long, it'll be too late. I'm not telling you something new. There ain't no time to lose.
Okay.
Say what you like, do what you feel. You know exactly who you are. The time is right now. You got to decide. I can't keep waiting for you. Anticipating that you. I can't keep waiting for you.
It's an impromptu, I want you. Now I'm going
Hey.
to tell you what I want to do to you. Your girlfriend, she wants to. Beautiful. Just flew in from Perry, voulez-vous. In a city that don't snooze. Smooth amongst the who's. And I use my select to get this one home. Why everything that feel good gotta be so wrong. Give me room, cause I know exactly where to get that. Did you get that? Get down, beat, beat. Gotta get
Yo, that was good.
Get down.
That was-
beat, beat. Gotta get up off of your seat now.
Hey, goes all along.
Cause I know exactly where to get that. Did you get that? Let's go. Beat, beat. Gotta get up out of your seat. Get down. Beat, beat. Gotta get up out of your seat.
That Kanye verse went hard, man. It went hard. You know what would be interesting? I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't care for it too much. I don't know. Maybe you would. Maybe it'd be an interesting pairing if we had a Madonna album produced by Kanye West. That'd be interesting, right? What kind of sound do you think you would get with a Kanye West produced Madonna album? I'm putting it out there in the universe. Kanye West, Madonna produced album. What would it be called? It'd be called, I don't know. Yay, Madonna. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey Madonna, I'm taking you to the club.
Hey, Madonna.
Go.
I'm taking you to the club. I'm just a Timberlake girl. Yeah.
Feels good.
You like that? Yeah.
Move your body, catch me from across the floor. Everybody's watching, I just wanna give you more. To be good, you just gotta get more
I like that little guitar riff in the background.
than you ever had before. And you gotta move fast, fast, fast. You don't want this good thing to last. Let's dance time, and prove ourselves to the world. Hands time.
Okay.
I don't have time to waste. You don't have to be beautiful
I love this chorus.
to be understood.
Don't have to be beautiful to be understood.
You don't have to be rich and famous to be good. You just gotta
That guitar riff, man. And the harmonies.
Just dance.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, Lord.
catch me on the floor.
Hard it. Hard it.
Catch me on the floor.
I want to let me hard it. What the? There we go. Hearted. Again, another one of those songs where I wasn't quite sure where it was going to go when it started off, but man, that was a good song. Chorus was beautiful. The guitar riff in the chorus was beautiful. A good message embedded. It's just, that's a solid song right there. You got a good message, easy message, nothing too crazy. a nice beat to go with it, some awesome sounds, some good mixing. That's a quality song right there. Dance Tonight. That is why we heart it. Yes. Spanish Lesson. I mean, would it be a Madonna album without some sort of Latin influence? I'm gonna laugh if this is called Spanish Lesson and there is no like Latin influence in the music at all. But I bet you this is probably like a Pharrell produced album, or I'm making assumptions about this song right now because I don't know. I bet you this is a Pharrell produced song where he uses his trademark Spanish guitar and rhythm, where it's like boom, 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 like Senorita on Justin Timberlake, right? If I'm wrong, and I probably am, we'll see. We'll see. Spanish guitar. I called that shit. I knew it. It's those trademark sounds, man. It's those sounds.
Means I love you. Mucho gusto means I'm welcome to you. Señorita. I can love you for a while. Can you hear me calling your name? Baby, I'm under your game. I just wanna fall in love. Baby, I can get enough. If you do your homework, baby, I will give you more. When you do your homework, get up on the dance floor. If you do your homework, baby, I will give you more. When you do your homework, get up on the dance floor. Entiendo means I get it. Siempre means that I won't forget it. Can you hear me calling your name? Baby, I will give you more. When you do your homework, get up on the dance floor. If you do your homework, baby, I will give you more. When you do your homework, get up on the dance floor.
See, I know people give me a lot of shit because they want me to get into lyrics and break down the lyrics and the meaning of that. And I do that sometimes. I do. But I do focus more on production aspects of song because I come from a production background. Like I've produced songs when I was younger. So I know a little bit, and I was never like a great songwriter or anything like that. So I studied more producer types than I studied songwriter types. Um, so that's why you can always kind of pick out the iconic sort of trademark sounds of certain producers. Like I said, Pharrell always has that he's either talking in his songs, beatboxing in some of his songs, or he's got that Spanish guitar just strumming along with the beat. And I just knew if he was on this album in collaboration and we have Spanish lesson, I was just like in my head, it's like there has to be a song with the Spanish guitar with Pharrell doing his thing. I just know producers. I just know them. It's the same with hip hop producers. Like I'll know if it's a Mike Will made it beat, or I'll know if it's of a Metro Boomin beat. You know, I always produce more on the hip hop side, anyways, than pop. But or Max Martin. Like you'll just. Well, Max Martin actually is really, really hard to decipher because his the way that he kind of produces that's what I feel is like unique about Max Martin is that you don't know it's a Max Martin produced song, but you still know it's a Max Martin produced song, if that makes any sense. But yeah, Spanish lesson was all right. She said "Yo soy loco," and I only took like a year of Spanish in high school. And she said "Yo soy loco." Yo soy loco means you drive me crazy, but doesn't "Yo soy loco" mean I am crazy? So it wouldn't mean you drive me crazy. She's saying I am crazy, unless I'm just completely wrong. I don't know. I'm working on my Portuguese right now, so I could be getting it like mixed up, but. Just saying. We might have to fact check that one. Whoa. Whoa.
As quiet as it is tonight, you almost think you were safe. You won't even realize it's falling through your own disguise. It's like over and over, you're pushing me right down to the floor. I should just walk away over and over. I keep on coming back for more.
This is a JT written song. I can tell in the melody and the structure of it. Justin Timberlake had a hand in this.
Now I'm sober, no more intoxicating my mind. Even the devil wouldn't recognize you, but I do. Even the devil wouldn't recognize you, but I do. Even the devil wouldn't recognize you, but I do. Even the devil wouldn't recognize you, but I do. I do. I do.
Cry me a river. Cry me a river.
I do. I do.
Oh. I knew it. I knew JT had to be on this. Hey, hey, hey. I'm waiting for the beatboxing.
Even the devil wouldn't recognize you. I do.
This is a good song too. Not quite heartworthy, but almost there. But yeah, you can definitely hear the JT influence, especially in this song. Like I said, I mean, melodically, just the way it is written and structured and delivered lyrically, you can tell Justin Timberlake had a huge hand in writing this song. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he wrote the whole song and just gave it to Madonna. Because that happens a lot. You know, some artists don't always write every single song that they put out. They usually, have a songwriter be like, hey, here's a song. And they're like, oh, yeah, I vibe with that. And then they record it themselves. But, Madonna being Madonna, I'm sure she had a little bit of a hand in writing this. But you can definitely tell if it wasn't JT writing the whole song, it was definitely, he had a huge hand in that. Very similar to, What Goes Around Comes Around, Cry Me a River, that sort of rhyme structure, melody structure, as well as the harmonies in the chorus and the vocals themselves just hit the way they would in those specific Justin Timberlake songs. Anyways, enough about JT. Number 12, Voices. Last one. How are we going to close it out, baby?
Who is the master? Who is the slave?
Hey. closeout on this. Who is the master? Who is the slave? Damn. That last little minute outro of that song was a complete 180 from what we had before. I actually liked it. I thought the first half of that song was okay, but that ending, I kind of wish the ending was the whole song, to be honest. That was dope. So, Hard Candy, guys. Hard Candy. Not bad. Not bad. I definitely dig Hard Candy. You know, I don't think it's quite a top tier album, but it's not like a crappy album. If I had to give it a rating, just right off straight up, I'd give it about a 6.5 out of 10. You know, it's a solid album. It does have some hits, but it also has some misses as well. You know, let me look at what I've hearted here. 4 minutes, Justin Timberlake. I think just that first opening, just the brass itself is so iconic. The boom, 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 boom. Like, that's enough to get anybody hyped and ready to go. I mean, you could almost open up the album with that song, and you know, I wonder, it'd be interesting if you were to create a playlist and just swap Candy Shop in 4 minutes, of how much of a different vibe or how much of a different feel that would be going in from 4 minutes into Candy Shop instead of the vice versa. I might try that out myself. I don't know. But Miles Away, She's Not Me, again, I thought She's Not Me. I didn't think I was going to vibe with it too much. But it really grew on me as I was listening to it. And again, the 6-minute runtime did not take away from it at all. Unlike Incredible, where I felt like the 6 minutes kind of hurt it a bit. Started to sound a little too repetitive at that time. Dance Tonight was great again. But yeah, you know, I think if I had to pick the worst song on this album, though, that I listened to, the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst, I think I'd probably pick Incredible. Yeah, I think Incredible was probably my least favorite track on this. The feature from Kanye on Beat Goes On, even though the song was sort of like average, the verse from Kanye was great. Again, could we get a Kanye West produced Madonna album in the future? How would that sound? I mean, Kanye West, again, his production style is completely, you know, unique to Kanye West. You listen to a beat, again, you know it's a Kanye West beat. And then you put Madonna on there and it's her sort of vocal style. And I think it'd be an interesting album. I know Kanye gets a lot of hate, but as a producer, he's a fucking great producer. But yeah, overall, a solid 6.5 out of 10. I can't hate it. Because there are definitely songs I'll bump on here. But I can't throw it in my top 3 because there's definitely songs in the discography that are above this level. But it's a good, solid bump and grind sort of club banger album that's enjoyable to listen to when you're in the mood to listen to it, which would be probably late at night at the club. Anyways, or to keep you awake on a long drive on a trip, you know. Definitely some energy songs in there. But let me know your guys' thoughts about the album down in the comments, guys. What you like, what you dislike about it, what your favorite song is, what your least favorite song is. But once again, we're in the middle of a Madonna deep dive where we are exploring Madonna's artistry through her music videos, and live performances, which means new Madonna reactions until we reach the end of her discography. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell button so you get notification of when new videos drop here on this channel. Hop on over to Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. Give me a follow. Again, if you would like to get access to over 50 Madonna reactions not posted here on the channel, as well as complete concert reactions to, I believe I've done every single concert of hers so far. There is a Patreon link down in the description, where for only $5 you can get access to all of that, and that goes to help support me do this deep dive. Guys, that is all I got for you today, though. Thank you for watching. Shout out to all of our new subscribers. Welcome to the OTDE music community. And guys, until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then.